Okay. Interesting. So when I go live, there's just stuff that comes up to make you read before you introduce yourself. Totally distractive. That is very distracting. I mean, that's like something that should put on there before you even go live, right? Not while you are live. Uh, what's up, y'all? This is Chef George from Georgeshotsauce and Barbecue. Look, I'm going to give a big thank you to the folks in YouTube. We have surpassed our 250 plus subscribers. So, like I said, I want to reward y'all with a moment to go live. And today we are showcasing our brisket that we did last night on Twitch and also our pulled pork. Um, in this live segment, I'm going to show you and demonstrate how we basically break down our barbecue for a catering event. We have a special event today. So this food right here, this actual brisket that we're going to showcase is actually going to be getting served to a family of 30, a party of 30. As you can see, that was a fully done brisket right there. And I will all pretty much with this whole thing, I want to say if you want to see more of how it got done, uh, feel free to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube, and we'll be showcasing more of this down the road. Now, that will be the next goal, of course, and that will be, I don't know, I guess we're going to say 200 and we always go 10 subscriptions, 270. If we can get up to like, I'm trying to push to 300. But like I said, we did 50 last time, and we actually got to 250. So we're going to go for 300, and we'll do another live. So like and share, and let your friends know about YouTube, about my channel on YouTube. I truly appreciate the folks that enjoy our live streams on Twitch and also the YouTube shorts that we provide from our Twitch channel. If you want to see the full whole thing of the live stream, you can go visit our Twitch. It's in the description. Can't miss it. And last night was a blast. We had a wonderful amount of folks that showed up, and a lot of those folks are from our YouTube community. So I really appreciate the fact that y'all taking the time to come and step in, because some people don't, you don't have to do that, right? But you take the time to do it. Now, at George's Hot Sauce, we represent and give out hot sauce every month, and other seasoning products as well too. So at the beginning of the month on Twitch, we do a contest for the Amazon Prime folks, and we give out gift cards, and sometimes also we will give out products like Solstice Hot Sauce, which is a really habanero pineapple-based hot sauce, very good. Or if you can't really handle the heat, we give out the Safari Smoke Seasoning, which is a really good smoked paprika blend with garlic, basil, black pepper, and oregano and thyme. So this is a really good stuff that you can use in the kitchen. Not to mention it has 24-hour smoked paprikas and little chili peppers in here. Very mild, high in flavor. Recommend y'all. This whole segment here is brought to you by our Patreon community folks. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do these live streams, and we've been showcasing live streams throughout on YouTube quite a lot, and we're looking forward to doing a guest visit with our YouTube with fellow Twitch team members that we have. Now, getting to the fun part, right? We're going to get to seeing how we can break down some pulled pork. That's the first thing we're going to work on. You've seen the brisket, but we're going to slice that last. So stick around and hang around for that, because I know everybody loves the look of a good brisket. Well, we're going to start out with this pulled pork. Now, this pulled pork was cooked approximately 6 hours. You did a 6-hour cook, and you can see right there you got a nice bark on it. Really, really nice bark. This one we're going to break out. We're going to test and see if it is ready. People know when it's ready when you can actually take the shoulder bone right out of that pork butt, right? So let's glove it up and have some fun here. So we live streamed approximately 5 hours last night. That was really good. And we had a ball. I want to thank all those individuals that came in and hung out with us in the prepping process. If you want to learn how to prep your brisket, I highly recommend to go to our Twitch channel and check out the VOD. You can fast forward right to it, but I will be breaking down the information and applying it into the YouTube videos pretty soon. So stay tuned and keep an eye out on what we're going to be doing next. I really like how the bark look on this pulled pork. As you can see, this bark and the fat on this, it's beautiful, right? Oh no, we just got a dropper. Yeah, this is pretty beautiful right there. Look at that bark. I'm doing everything in my power not to eat this right now because this is for an occasion. Here it is with the shoulder. As you can see, this bone right here. If you pop this right out, we're in action. If we can pop this right out, it should slide right out. Look at it, just falls right out. Boom. Falls right off. That means this bad boy is ready to shred. And ooh, we got a little bit of pork right here. This is really good pulled pork right here. And you can see the smoke on this pulled pork. It's amazing looking. We're going to save a little bit of everything. I am not going to taste on this. I'm going to use my willpower not to taste on it, but I will showcase this to you. You can keep the bone. You're more than welcome to keep the bone. Those folks that I sent the information out, oh, we got the money muscle. So it looks like we got a money muscle right here. Let's see if we can pull that money muscle right out. Take a look at that money muscle. Oh man, it pulls right off with no problem. And this is the money muscle that I was telling folks about. As you can see right here is a really nice piece. We're going to shred that up pretty good. That's just falling right off the bone anyway. Well, not the bone, but it just falling. It feels great. I think we could just slice this mud, but you see the bark on this bad boy? Look at the bark on there. It's a beautiful bark on that pulled pork. So the process of shredding is pretty easy. You know, I would suggest to let it cool off a little bit. I've been in situations where the pork itself is a little still steaming, and you try to shred it, and it's not that fun. It's better to just let it chill. Comes off so much easier. Oh man, I am doing everything in my power not to break this and not eat it. Man. I just want to taste one little piece, man. Maybe I could taste like this little piece. We'll taste that little piece, right? We'll just take that little bit. Oh man, that is a nice slow cooked pulled pork right there. And it's got this meat candy vibe to it. All right. So what we're going to do next is we're going to get out the Freddy Kruegers. That's what I call them. Shred it up with the Freddy Krueger. It's what I like to do for these events. What I love about pulled pork is that this is a wonderful thing that we cater and share. It's one of our top ones. Now we have a brisket, which I'll be sharing to you soon. But the pulled pork actually does a great job for any occasion. And we can do this if you have to have a love for pork, for one. But if you do have a love of pork, the good thing about this is you can feed a lot of people with this pulled pork. And as you can see right here, I am shredding this bad boy with these claws. And I like to take the claw and just plant one claw on there and just start pulling on the other. Just pull on it. And it just breaks right off with no problem. Now I take my time just pulling as we go. And you see all the smoke, basically all the smoke that just took this time. We used oak and hickory. And here's that money muscle breaking up. You can just break this money muscle up like it ain't nothing. You can shred it with your hand. You know, so I usually take that money muscle and just shred it with my hand. Boom. Just shred it. You can take that money muscle and it just falls right off with no problem. It just falls apart. We cooked this pretty long. I said normally 4 to 6 hours. I went a little bit longer today. The stuff it just shreds. It's already just falls apart. Look at that. I can literally just break this. in silence and just have you just watching me break this apart. All right, what we got here? I'm here for the meat. What up, Chili? It looks like Chili Master in the house. Hey, and congratulations, Chili. I'm glad that you made your YouTube partnership. And I hope you're not pissed off because they actually started shortening it up as soon as you done worked your ass off to get over 1,000 subscribers. I was like, man, I can't believe they just switched it up like that. However, those 3,000 freaking watch hours are going to be a pain in the ass. But yeah, I'm cool. I'm glad that they did that. And Chili, you got homies and stuff, and you got put on by your folks that you did. Chili introduced me to Discord, and because of that, we have a Discord community now, and he is a member of our Discord community as well. I know Chili been busy living the life outside of the hot sauce world, and I'm very proud that he had an opportunity. I'm also very happy that I got a chance to meet a fellow Ohio buddy who basically showcased and showed me about a community that I did not know exist and how cool it was. But I have a pretty decent community. We're up to about if y'all are familiar with Discord, y'all, we're up to like 150 something people. And we look for folks that are like-minded, that have YouTube channels, other platform channels. This one's easy to shred. So yeah, man, I've been pretty much sticking with one hot sauce company now, Chili. I basically gift and work hand in hand with another company, a guy out of Florida. It's called Solstice Hot Sauce. And we've been rewarding all our folks in the community who love the hot sauce in our Twitch community with these rewards every month now. So we have an event coming up on the 27th. And if you want to check it out and see about it, make sure you go visit that Twitch channel link. Where we on Tuesday, Raider Fridge Tuesday, we will be doing a contest. We will be giving out hot sauce and 11 ounce Georgeshotsauce coffee mug. It's winner's choice. If you can't handle the hot sauce, you can take the Safari Smoke seasoning for great kitchen use inside or outside when you grill it. Holy moly, this stuff is like breaking apart with no problem. I totally envy this party of 30. This party of 30 is going to have a ball with this pulled pork. If you have any questions on there, I would try my best to answer them. Like I said, people like to show up for the meat. So I promised them, hey, break it up, make that goal of hitting 250 plus subscribers, and I will do a food live stream for you all the time. So I'm holding my bargain up. You know what I'm saying? Right now we hit over 260. Let's see here. Yes, that meat is extremely tender. We had this bad boy at between I would say about 230 to 250. 230, 250. We did a 12-hour window. This one was done within under 6 hours. I just did a little finish in the oven. But the brisket got out around 11 o'clock this afternoon. We started at 12:35 midnight in the smoker. Approximately 12:35 midnight in the smoker. And the pulled pork got out around 7:30-ish, or 6:30, technically, 6 o'clock, let me say. I put it back in there for just a little bit, but really it was done. But the brisket was done around 11, but we finished it in the oven as well, just to give it a more tender hit. But yeah, this sucker breaks apart with no problem, as you can see. These Freddy Kruegers are not really working that hard. That's what I call my claws, Freddy Kruegers. They're not really working that hard at all. These bad boys just falling apart. Now you can finish raking apart the rest of it with your hand, as long as you got gloves on. And we got a whole mess of hamburger buns. This is for a pool party. So this is going to be this pool party / fireworks event. It's going to be going down, and this is one of my folks that I very, very dear to in the community who hires me as a private chef to come in and feed their family every year for this special occasion. Oh shoot! I mean, this is breaking down with no problem. I've never had it this easy. And you know, I like going out to the farmers markets for food tents, where I'll go out and I'll sell brisket tacos, pulled pork. But what I like to do is I like to get information from our folks who buy the food. I want to get an idea of what you want me to bring to these occasions in the local Dallas area. So right now, a lot of people really enjoy the brisket tacos, but I want to try some other things. It's not really super hard to, you know, as long as people know that you have this available. But usually when I used to go out and just cook stuff and see if people want it, right? But people would be like, nah, I don't do pork. You know, so it was really easy for me to stick to the brisket plan, and I can do many things with brisket. And then folks who don't eat meat, you know, we would just do vegetable tacos, and that seems to work very well. Yeah. So what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to super shred. I want to get some of this meat to have some volume to it, though. I don't want to super shred it where it's all small and mushy like. I wanted to have some volume, some thickness, some, you know, some barks. It really looks good when you got the bark like spread around in the pulled pork. Really good presentation when you got that. It's got that real vintage barbecue look to it. And it looks great. Now, we've been on Twitch now for over 2 years. And I want to thank the folks at Twitch. I knew that Twitch was to be a good platform because it was very YouTube friendly. That's the first thing I want to tell you. It's very YouTube friendly. And it allowed me as a content creator to be able to create very fun, memorable moments. So those folks that are coming to visit, if you haven't, we have our latest YouTube shorts, which we've unleashed about 150 of those. Strange about YouTube. I gotta get this out about y'all when I create these videos. I don't get the same response that I get in other places when I do certain videos, but I do notice that YouTube loves it when we are having a little fun and, like, you know, just having some fun videos that are totally outside of the food area. Like it boggles my mind. However, we just showcased the brisket and the viewership was like, it's okay. You know, it wasn't even hot like that. It was like 900 views or something like that. But if I showcase some fat kid with cheese shooting all over the place, we'll get like 10,000 views. I think as YouTube subscribers and community folks, you guys baffle me a lot. I know y'all like food and all, but why do y'all like people doing goofy things with food? I'm trying to figure that part out. Please, if you can answer that question in our community, in my community setup, please do. Because I'm trying to figure that out. I will make more of those. It's no problem, but I'm just trying to, because I want to showcase what we do at our events, and we have a lot of fun in these Twitch streams. And I get boggled by the fact that our viewership goes high when we post the weird stuff. Why do y'all like the weird stuff? I just don't get it. However, we're going to keep posting the good food. We're going to do more foodie close-ups. We're going to do demonstrations. Most definitely. When you go to my link in my YouTube, you can find my campsite link. And my campsite link, if you're on other social medias, please follow the campsite link. But I highly recommend you go to my website, send me your email address so I can give you alerts on what new is happening, so you can get all these updates. Because we do these YouTube lives quite a lot now, and we also do other stuff as well. Now we got an introduction to we got like a guest visit set up now, so we're going to be actually having YouTube lives with some guests. Chili Mouncer, you're more than welcome to be a part if you like, buddy. For any, just to promote. But I really enjoyed the fact that I got to see my fellow colleagues do very well in our Discord communities. Because when I actually started in Discord, it was strictly to grow a YouTube channel. Now, I have to admit, I wasn't very popular uh, growing my YouTube channel. It was a struggle for me trying to figure it out. But I kind of knew at the same time I needed to just get an idea on what y'all wanted instead of trying to figure out what I need to put out. And once I started doing that, things started changing a bit. What we got here? I love like talking about food and hot sauce. I love I love for I like talking. You like well, yeah. Well, we know. Chili likes. He's got a ton of videos with hot sauce, and also you do know that me and Hot Sauce Mike, man, we got a Twitch gamers and food group over in Facebook. Actually, I got a group over there where Hot Sauce Mike is like showcased. He always throws his videos. Yo, if you ever on Facebook and stuff with a group, go check out my page, and it actually has a link set up to it. But you can post your YouTube videos in that area. And I encourage a lot of people to show their food reviews because Chili, what I end up doing now is that when I'm not doing a kitchen live stream, I'll go on and live stream on my desktop and share all our YouTube videos in my special playlist in my Just Chatting category. So yes, those don't know, I am in the Twitch Just Chatting category, which is pretty much like a damn podcast. It's like a podcast channel. It allows me to be able to do demonstration cooks. And also when I'm not in the kitchen, I can also hang out and play marbles on stream with my chat community. And we do Discord trivia. And then I go into my YouTube channel and actually share hot sauce review videos from Chili Mancer and from all our pod people folks. I actually share that. So if you want to know where those extra views are coming from, it's coming from me. I just got a ton of that shit, so I just can't help but to share it. And we sit there for hours. I mean hours. We did a 10-hour stream just hanging out doing that all day. Watching videos, playing marbles on stream, just meeting new people throughout the day. This pulled pork is phenomenal. I'm going to give you a close-up of it. I think I'm done playing with my meat. It looks phenomenal. I'm going to just serve it just like that. I love the fact that you can have this pork just shredded, but huge pieces. And I can see this on people's sandwiches. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more seasoning to it because inside of it, it's got all that good pork, smoked pork in that bad boy. I can't believe how fast that was. I'm just sifting through and see if I got these solid pieces that I missed. Sometimes you sift through and find these huge pieces that didn't break up. So we're going to make sure we find these huge pieces, and we're going to keep breaking them up for the camera so you can watch the meat, baby. Yeah. And this right here, we've been doing these live streams. I got to admit, our subscriber count has been going up because we get to demonstrate these foods for hitting these goals. And like I said, if you don't have the opportunity to see this live, then, whenever you have time and you're bored and you're at work, you can actually watch these anytime you feel like it. And that's what I love about that. And it's the same thing with the my Twitch streams. They're extremely long streams, and we should make short clips on our YouTubes just for you to get to see the action. And if you ever want to just come in and stop in and say hi, you can always just convert right over and visit. We're doing a good job slowly building viewership in the Twitch community with the YouTube folks. So our viewership has increased thanks to you and the Patreon community members that help me create these content. We have been increasing our viewership really good, and we would like to continue having that connection between YouTube and Twitch, and we're going to stay consistent with that until we reach partnership on YouTube. So I want to thank all the rest of y'all for that. So I think we're cool on the pulled pork. I can't find any solids in this bunch. We shredded it pretty good. We broke down pieces pretty good. So I'm going to say we're good. It's safe to say we're good. I love that this bark is minced in here real good. That's real. I like that part. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to see if I can take this glove off. It's so damn greasy. I'm gonna take a little bit of this, a little bit of dust. We're gonna take a little bit of this dust right here. We're gonna sprinkle the dust across the top. I always sprinkle just a little bit, because we got a lot of the sugars, the fats, and all the good stuff that we put on it when we prepped it. It's all in there with the smoke. But inside that pork, you know what I'm saying, you got a little bit of that natural pork flavor. But I just like to enhance it a little bit. So I end up throwing a little bit of dust in there. And I'll just sprinkle it in here. And it gives it a nice little pop. A little something I do extra. And I think, man, they got sandwiches for this occasion. They're going to be eating like crazy. I think the pulled pork. What do you think? The brisket going to be gone first or the pulled pork? Because this is what they're getting. And you think this is amazing. Wait till you see me slice this brisket. You're going to be like, what the heck? All right, that's good enough. If I drop any of this pork on the ground, our little dog is going to find out about it. And if I have to intercept it before Coco finds out about it, or at least sees it, she's going to be wanting to battle and fight really bad, really bad. Trying to see what we read here. I don't know that. I didn't know. That's awesome. Add me in the group. Okay. No problem. I will. I'll get you in there, Bubba. But I know you've been busy, man. I know you've been. I keep up tabs with you, and I keep up tabs on what's happening and stuff. And I know you've been busy. I would say living a life, doing a lot of our pod people. Remember, some folks have made journeys of doing other tasks. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't really bothered you about that. I keep up and check on folks all the time and our pod people. I like to see. I like where Eric has evolved. Eric, the Midge, love what he's been doing and showcasing in the social media world. Love. We keeping tabs. I've done some stuff with Chilipino, and a lot of our other members that we hung out with. And I always like to have the opportunity to always stop in and say hi whenever they're doing stuff. So appreciate you for coming in, Chili Mancer. You're awesome. Oh yeah, we're gonna let that one go. I just want to try. I gotta taste one. I gotta taste it to see if it's there. Yeah, it's there. Holy moly. I myself don't think it needs barbecue, but people want to put barbecue on. It's your business. Let's put this up. Like I said, a party of 30. I think they're going to be fine, right? I think they're going to be fine. All right. Let's go and put this up. And for fun, I always like to give them the bone. I don't know why. I think it's really a good signature to just give them the bone. I stick it right into there when they're pulling out for the food. Oh, it's like a really good, to me, it's like a crazy looking presentation of barbecue at its most, it's like a presentation of barbecue when you stick the bones in there. I just like doing that, man. Just let them know, yo, this thing came right off the bone, no problem. So we're gonna cover that up. Get that ready for the event. Now we're gonna have some fun. Oh, I think I found me a piece of pork that I can eat. Oh man, that's good. Really, really good. All right. Now we get to the good part here, which I love demonstrating this. This is still a little warm. And it's got a little juice coming off of it. It's a big old brisket right here. And you can see with that brisket, see the flimsiness of that bad boy? It's just, it's got a little heat to it though. I gotta let you know. So, and I'm gonna be utilizing my fun knife, which I need to hook up with these folks, man, because I would sell this in a heartbeat. This knife is dope. This is the Casino. I've had this for years. I call it the samurai sword. And it is the barbecue slicer and dicer, man. This bad boy is good. I love this knife. Very good knife. I've been using it. Very good quality. You got to take care of them, though, y'all. Y'all got to take care of these bad boys. But yeah, you can see the shot. It's like a lifesaver, man. This thing is dope. And it will slice your hand off. It's got very, very, very sharp edges for a big old knife, I call it, big old slicing knife, little carver. This is a nice little carver. We call it a knife carver. And as you see, I'm cutting right across between the flat and the point. Now I want to do that because I want to show y'all the beauty of the smoke that we put in on this. And you can see that right here. Look at that. So if you look closely into it, you can see the smoke line on the brisket. That is going in there, and that's a beautiful cut. And look at the smoke. We call it putting lipstick on the pig, you know what I'm saying? But lipstick on the cow, in this case, with a beef brisket. So I love the fact that you got these smoke rings. I really take pride in how I do my briskets, and I love to make sure that they have those quality smoke rings. There's pretty much my signature smoke rings that everybody knows about. Now this is a nice little lean flat. I like to start out with the lean flat first because I can do wonderful things with the point. We'll go ahead and put the point back into the pan, let that chill. And we'll start working on this flat right here. Now, I just want to put some nice party slices in, and it's against the grain. Boom. There you go. As you can see right here, you know you got a good piece of brisket where you can actually take it and break it apart with no problem. Boom. It just breaks right off with no problem. That's a good solid brisket. So what we do is we take that slice and we'll put it into the pan as is. We're not going to chop this up. We're going to give them in nice slices. And what people are going to do is they're going to make sandwiches with it and stuff, and or eat it with some bread. So I just make really nice thin slices. People be thinking they can get through a lot of brisket, man. Brisket is very durable and fibrous, man, but yummy as heck. But people think they can actually get through brisket, and then they get look at that bark on this bad boy. Then they recognize, okay, I'm getting full. Yes, 2 or 3 of these, you're going to get full. People think that they can actually get through a brisket like a champ, but it's not true. You will get destroyed trying to take out a brisket. You will get destroyed. So yeah, the fact that they have this brisket and the pulled pork scheduled to be eaten today at a pool party for fireworks, it's going to be a joy. And they're like, you want to step around and eat? Actually, I just want to watch y'all eat it. That's how I want to see folks enjoying the moment when it comes to cooking. So I normally just sit there and chill and drink a cup of water and stuff and just hang out before I take off, and just want to see people enjoying the food. Look at that bend. Beautiful bend of that brisket. Isn't that something? Let's see. Well, we're already 33 minutes in. Ain't that something? We might end up doing an hour today. I'm going to take my time and just showcase our brisket and take the time to watch the action. We'll be doing a lot of these when we hit our goal. The next move was to get to 300 subs. So tell everybody about Georgeshotsauce and the fact that we reward and shows folks all this wonderful barbecue that we cook in the live streams for our YouTube channel. That is a beautiful piece. That was beautiful. We were clowning in the live stream yesterday. I had a wonderful chat group. We were cracking jokes about all kind of weird stuff. I made fried pies during the week, so I was showcasing some peach pies. I don't even want to go there to what we were cracking jokes about, but you can tell it is an 18 and up kind of vibe. So we end up like just goofing around saying silly stuff. But trust me, no one's getting offended. We do our best not to offend anybody in my streams. It is a good vibe stream. We talk about basic, cool stuff that happened throughout the day. A lot of my viewers are also folks who love to cook. So in this case, they love to showcase and talk about the things that they cooked. So we sit down and just talk about food and crafty things to put together. I have a couple of my members that got birthdays this month. So I end up doing birthday streams. We'll do birthday streams and cook for them for their birthdays. Shout out to Luke Lego. He's got a birthday he just passed. It was just yesterday. Dude, I'm like, he hung out with me and didn't tell me it was his dang birthday. It's weird. But then he finally put the information in the Discord that his birthday was yesterday. So we got to figure out what we're gonna do there. This is gonna fill the pan up pretty good. I like to put all these lean slices in first, and I like to put it in with the fats because you already got some juices, the fat juices from the brisket already in the pan. So I just lay it right in there and keep the fats on there so it can stay nice and moist. By the time we end up rewarming this back up, it usually brings it right back to life and tastes even more tender. It take all these little burnt pieces, all these little ends, and you just sprinkle them around. You sprinkle them around the brisket to give it that nice rustic barbecue presentation. We are getting quite a bit of slices out of this brisket. This brisket is about 15 pounds when we bought it. It was 15-pound brisket. And it is slicing like it's nothing. This is the flat. So the flat is a little bit more lean. So the cuts are a little, it's tender, but it has a little, it's not tough, but I'm just saying it's a little bit different than the point. The point is like straight up fat, juicy. Oh my God, help me. I can't help myself but to keep eating this stuff, kind of juicy. But the lean flat part, like what I said, it's got that nice smoke ring in there, as you can see. Look at that smoke ring, it's beautiful. Yeah. So these folks will have the opportunity to make sandwiches with it. We're gonna have potato salad and green beans with the meal, and we're gonna have plenty of hamburger buns so people can make sandwiches, or they can eat it open face. You can do so many wonderful things with this for this occasion. They are swimming in the pool. I'm gonna take this last piece. It's so small. I think I'm just gonna slice it up in half and chop it up and just throw it in there as is. Get little chunks in there. And I like to take these little chunks and sprinkle them around the sides of the tray. That way you got, like I said, more of a crazy looking presentation of meat just surrounding the full size pan. Just chunks of it. There we go. That looks good. Now we take all these nice little pieces that people savor. Take these pieces, sprinkle them right on the brisket. Sprinkle it right in that pan. Throw a little parsley in there, give it a little presentation. Beautiful looking. As you can see right here, we got started. This is the first beginning of nothing but that flat being sliced in there. And like I said, wonderful sandwiches you can make with that. Or you can eat it without bread. You don't even need bread. Now we're going to go right to this beautiful point. And you can see that beautiful point in that like smoke ring. Now this is the part I like because it's going from the point to the flat. The lean to the point. And as you go right in that area, there's that little mixture of the flat and the point. This is where it's at the juiciest, best pieces, in my opinion. This is the juiciest, best pieces. So we're going to slice across that first. And I like to keep slicing to fill the pan up. Oh my God, you see the juices just shooting out of the freaking brisket as I'm slicing. That's what I'm talking about. It's right where that connective tissue's at. That's where all that fat just sits there and just bastes into the meat. Perfect piece in my opinion. This is like my favorite part of the brisket. I'm not gonna lie. The very, very good juicy part of the brisket. That part, I know that they're just not gonna. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop that up a little bit because people are gonna lose their mind off of those particular pieces. And then I'll finish out with the burn ends. And how what I do with the burn ends is once I lay out all these slices flat on the tray to spread out in the full size pan, then I'll finish it with some burn ends. We'll take a nice chunk of this and start cubing the rest of it up. And we'll put the burn ends around to give it a nice full look. Oh my gosh. And I love the fact that we can do this because I can showcase this YouTube to many of the clientele that want to know about the brisket. I normally sell these briskets in the neighborhood, delivering in the Plano, Frisco, and the Denton County area at approximately $85 for 5 pounds of this. I can have it delivered to your house with no problem. That part is amazing looking. So we're going to slice that in half. I'm going to put that in the pan. I think the group of 30 are going to be fine with this. I can tell you a funny story though. I had my early days with catering, and I remember this particular client did a gathering, and they were like, they're going to have approximately like 40 people at this event. And I'm like, okay, well, we've already made the proposal and everything. So they only wanted technically the meat. They said they were going to take care of everything else, right? But I was like, I will provide some sides if possible if you want. I got no problem. But it was for a group of 40, right? Well, I guess they heard that I was doing the barbecue. So at the last minute, they end up getting more than 40. And I was like, okay. I walked inside, and as we were preparing, I was like, this does not look like the 40 that you said. This looks like more people. And it's like, I hope I have more barbecue. And I was like, it doesn't work that way. Just to let you know. When you say you have 40 people, guests, we have to make approximately that amount of food for that group. It just can't magically have more meat out of nowhere. Plus, you got a 12-hour window to do this, and everything's all pre-planned weeks ahead. So the idea of, nice, I like that slice. That's a really nice slice right there. Beautiful slice. Yeah, the idea of having extra food just it just wasn't going to happen. So, the good news is that the folks enjoyed the barbecue because the barbecue was gone within 30 minutes. It was gone. Luckily, they had plenty of sides they were showcasing, and like little extra stuff like nacho platters and dips and stuff. They had a whole bunch of that, so that actually saved the day. But I was laughing my butt off because they were like, I was like, you agreed to this amount, but you came up and this amount of people showed up. So all you can really tell them is eat it till it's gone. That's all you can really do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, since we got all these wonderful flat pieces over here, I'm going to take the flat pieces and move them over here. Get a couple slices in there. And then we're going to start making some burnt ends. That'll be the next move. We'll make some burnt ends. These are coming out with no problem. You just place that right there. We're getting towards the end. And I love when we get towards the end, because what I got to do is I got to make the burnt ends. I love taking this piece of the point, and start slicing it into cubes. So I'm going to try to get one more slice out of it if I can. I should be able to. It's getting a little thin. So there it is. It's coming off. One more. Boom. So we'll put that over here. We'll start moving some. That's on the side. We'll put this in here. And that way the flat and the point are meeting from end to end. And then I can finish off and put burnt ends on the corners. So we're going to take this. What I do is I'll slice it right across the middle. Boom. Now you got this big old chunk of this beautiful point. And I can take this. Let's see what else I can do here. Let's see. We'll slice that from here. Boom. And we like to keep that bark on there. That bark is beautiful. There we go. Now we're going to take nice little cube pieces. Slice that like that. And that's what I love about these burnt ends. Burnt ends, these are like the little treats that you have added to all the beautiful, and I love burnt ends. You can see, look at this. You get a handful of this burnt end. Trust me, but this is it. You're full. You eat this, you're going to be full. A handful of this is one meal out of 30 right here. That's one meal. So we're going to place this around. and just cube it up. Okay, that's a really nice piece with the fat. That's going to be perfect. Just cube that up real good. And we can put some hot sauce on it if you want, or some barbecue sauce, whatever you fancy. I will be putting polls out on the community playlist just to let y'all know on new things that we're going to be showcasing, so I can get an idea of what I can go live and share with y'all with what you like. I was told in the last poll, hey, do brisket. So I told them, you give me 260. You give me 260 or 260 new subscriptions, or 10 new subscriptions to get us at 260. I will give you this wonderful moment, and I'll keep doing this as long as we keep pushing ourselves and hitting our goals till we hit to where we need to go. Please do share. If you like this, share this with others so they can see it. And once I get done with this, I will be sending out a clip of this to the individuals. And hopefully throughout the week, folks can get a chance to see how the job is done when we put this together. So boom, boom. Burn ends in there. Beautiful. Now, once again, I'll take some more of this chopped up piece of meat. I'm going to scrape that and we're going to sprinkle it all over. And that was awesome. Look at the greasiness. It's hilarious. All right. Now, like I said, the part that's so beautiful about this is that you can actually, and I'm going to move this out the way so you get a full version of what we're looking at here. See here. Boom. There you go. So this is the meal that we're going to be provided. And our next mission now is start to get the warming shakers all set up. We're going to go to the commercial kitchen and start loading and getting everything going for this event. I just wanted to thank all y'all individuals who hung out with me for the stream. Like I said, we're going to keep doing these wonderful preps, but this is a rare thing, so keep an eye out. Like I said, I do a lot more cooking in between during the weeks, but going out and cooking on the grill and also sharing barbecue tips is what we do as an exclusive. So it was wonderful that those individuals had an opportunity to catch this stream. Very rare, like I said. If you do want to catch this stream, please do go to the description and follow the link, and you can actually watch yesterday's stream. You can fast forward to the good stuff, but I guarantee you everything in this stream is just fun. I think these live streams are really good because it reminds me of podcasts for folks. I have folks that actually sit down and listen to my live streams if they're not watching. They listen to it in the car. They actually watch me work and give demonstrations for hours while at work. I get a lot of response from wonderful people who enjoy the stream, and we're not going to change it. We're going to stick to the script. In our live streams, you get to earn loyalty points, and how you earn loyalty points is really easy. You stick around for about 10 minutes, you earn 5 points. If you are subscribing, which I want to thank all my subscribers that help my channel grow. Thank you so much. If you're subscribing or giving out cheers, you actually get more points and loyalty points. What we do is we have a chance every time you visit, you build these loyalty points. And these loyalty points are going to give you an opportunity to win an 11-ounce coffee mug from Georgeshotsauce. As you can see this right here. You can get that. Or you can get a hot sauce or one of our seasonings that we get. So we do that. We actually give these out. And like I said, I repeat, it's going to be on the 27th that we're doing our giveaway. So if you want to witness the fun, please stop in. We're going to keep going and keep growing. And I want to thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today and watching this demonstration. And if you get a chance and you had a busy Saturday, watch this when you get any time. I've sent the links out to everybody. If you need a link sent to you, please let me know. Send me a message. I will share it with you. I will be sharing this with my family members because they love the fact that I get to demonstrate this. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting the warmer shakers together. Let's put these up. start getting these things packed and ready to go. And I will see you hopefully on Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. All right, because that's what we do on our Twitch streams. And I'm trying to get my hands clear here. Ugh, gotta wash my hands. I mean, it's just grease everywhere on my hands right now. Ugh, all right. So we're gonna finish out polishing the brass so we can have a wonderful presentation of our catering today. And I want to thank those individuals, all my clients, everybody that gave me an opportunity to grow my business and my social media presence. Thank you so much for the reviews. And thank you to Chili Master for stopping in and saying what's up. And like I said, check out Chili Master on YouTube. He's already locked and loaded as a partner, and he's did a great job with his videos. And I wish, I thank you for taking the time to say what's up, man. And also for everybody else, thank you for saying what's up too. So I'm out of here. And remember, Georgeshotsauce and Barbecue is the best place to go visit. And visit my website, drop your email. I'll give you updates on all the cool stuff going on, discounts on everything, merch, food, whatever, and special occasions and meetups that we have in the local Dallas area. Take it easy.